book, please. Thank you. Today we have a special guest, Grace, who's going to be helping me read this book to you. Have a seat. Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre and Guy Parker Reese. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa they hold a jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, the rhinos rock and rolled, the lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did the cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying of the grass. Oh, listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Ooh, look, I was throwing flowers at him. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So, Grace, what do you think that book was about?
I think it was about, don't, make fun of people because it might help their,
Grace said, don't make fun of people.
Because it's mean and they might feel left out. And also, you can do anything.
And you can do anything you set your mind to. I liked how they talked about how when you find music that you love, music that speaks to you, it helps you to express yourself, and it helps you to be your truest self.
Like, I like hip-hop music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like jumping music and dancing all around.
Mm-hmm. And I like classical music, and I like all kinds of music, but there's certain types of music that I like that make me want to dance that might not make Grace want to dance or you want to dance.
Except I do like ballet.
So what I would like for you to do, if you're on Seesaw, okay, you know what, let's go with, if you're doing this with your staff, then this would be the time to pause the video and everybody tell your staff what kind of music makes you want to dance. Or like, if you have a favorite song or a favorite artist, what kind of music really touches your soul? And it can just be a song or an artist. And if you're doing this on Seesaw, I would like for you to find a song that makes you want to move and record yourself dancing and doing your very own dance to the music that you love. So go out there and find some music that you love and let your heart sing.
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Oh.